Welcome, folks. I'm Luke here, and just wanted to come and give you the latest update that we found out today. So it looks like IDW is being gutted. Last we reported on them, you might remember, was a few months ago when we started talking about publishing numbers. We've talked about this a lot on Nerd Bacon, where we cover a large array of comic book news and different topics and subjects. But we did talk about IDW and kind of where they are at in terms of their sales. And so this morning we get a new report, and it looks like IDW lays off 39% of their staff, and they are delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. So this is on ICV2, and I just wanted to let you know what was going on here. So IDW Media Holdings is cutting 39% of its workforce, voluntarily delisting from the New York Stock Exchange in America and replacing its CEO with the largest shareholder's son. So it looks like one guy's out, and there might be a tad bit of nepotism there, but who knows? It might be good for it. Now, we've watched IDW lose a lot of their licensed IPs. And the best thing they've had lately has been The Last Ronin. And everything else has really, really suffered for them. So it looks like the move comes after years of losses, including a $2 million loss in the company's fiscal quarter one, ended on January 31st. And we had already reported about the $335,000 fiscal losses that IDW had previously. So the company has been bleeding cash. It had $10 million at the end of its fiscal year, October 31, 2022. And we also talked about that and how it sounds like a lot of money, but compared to what they were working with, it was a tremendous loss. So this $5.7 million today is what they're down, or what they're at now, I believe. So they expect the staff cuts, the delisting, and other changes to save $4.4 million per year. And folks, I am not entirely certain that is going to be enough to save IDW with what they're doing. And I would hope that we would see some additional changes in the leadership at IDW. I think it's going to take more than just the CEO to turn this ship around for them. So the board replaced CEO Alan Grafman with current executive chairman Davide Jonas. Jonas's family holds a controlling interest in the company, and his father, Howard Jonas, is IDW's chairman and the chairman of the board. CFO Brooke Feinstein is leaving the company and will not be replaced. Amber Hirata has been promoted from senior vice president, people and organizational development, and has been promoted to chief operating officer, so the COO. So after the delisting from the New York Stock Exchange America, the company does expect to have its stock resume trading on the OTC markets. That would be nice, but I don't know too many people that are going to... Me personally, as a guy who buys stock, I don't know if I'm going to jump onto that. So the Beat reported the layoffs. Let's go to the Beats article. So we see this here. It says the comics contraction of 2023 continued today as IDW announced it's being delisted from the New York Stock Exchange, making large changes in senior management and laying off 39% of its workforce as part of cost-cutting measures. So the moves come after months of losses for the company in most business sectors, as reported in the SEC filings. IDW stock opened at 82 cents, but plunged to 47 cents as the announcement circulated. Among the personal changes, Davide Jonas, the son of principal IDW owner Howard Jonas, is replacing Alan Grafman as CEO. CFO Brooke Feinstein is also out, and Amber Hirata has been promoted to COO. While the PR did not specifically mention other layoffs, among the 39% of the workforce laid off, The Beat has learned that the entire marketing and PR staff and half of the editorial have been let go, including publisher Nachi Marsham. We are working to get names of remaining staff and information of the fate of imprints such as Top Shelf, as well as details on the editorial reorganization. IDW is generally considered to be one of the top 5 comic publishers in the direct market back when sales charts and market shares were available. Last year, they moved from Diamond to Penguin Random House for their comics shop distribution. Founded in 1999 by Ted Adam, Alex Garner, Chris Oprisco, and Robbie Robbins, IDW was consistently one of the most innovative and forward-looking comic book publishers for 24 years. This is a hit, guys. They were one of the tops. People recognize them as kind of a mainstream comic book publisher. They had a lot of licensed IPs. We know that last year they lost a lot of those, and they really had the Ninja Turtles is pretty much what was left. And we've seen a lot of bad choices over there. We know that Heather Antos, it looks like she still has her job at IDW, but when your editor-in-chief is clearly responsible for a lot of these mishaps, it's pretty important that you start to clean house, I think. And if she continues to survive this, I will be very surprised, to say the least. But that is the news here today. I just want to let you know that we will talk about this more on Nerd Bacon coming on Thursday morning. So if you are out there and you are interested in kind of a long-form podcast discussion about comics and pop culture news and games, you can tune in on Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern right here on my channel, Luke Stone Studios. And we would be happy to have you check out the chat and hang out with us during that time. It's a safe for work kind of listening environment, so you can get some work done and listen to a bunch of people that I believe are fairly intelligent and have some educated input on the industry. So please feel free to check that out also. We are doing the fundmycomic.com, so please check that out. We know that right now mainstream publishing is taking some hits, but we are seeing some great growth in some of the crowdfunding sectors. So please check that out. It's a brand new website, fundmycomic.com. It is dedicated to games, comics, collectibles, and all things geek. It is very much a digital comic book store. You can do crowdfunding on there, or you can have storefronts on there. It's a place for fans to be able to go and search product that they are interested in, and be able to grab different kinds of product in one location. So it's definitely built for convenience, and it's definitely built for the fans and the creators. So please check that out, fundmycomic.com. Thank you very much. My name is Luke Stone, and we do look forward to seeing you again sometime.